Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1986 teen rom-com Pretty in Pink, released by Paramount and directed by Howard Deutsch, produced by Lauren Shuler Donner, with a screenplay written by John Hughes, who had recently directed The Breakfast Club, which just more recently celebrated its 35th anniversary, and I wasn't aware of that. I just wasn't quick enough to know to review it, but that will be reviewed soon, as this was considered to be one of the main films in a little bit of cult classic series of movies, commonly identified as the Brat Pack films. Yeah, along with films like The Breakfast Club, plus 16 Candles, and St. Elmo's Fire, and a host of others. Anyway, John Hughes also serves as the co-executive producer of this. It's named after the song by the band The Psychedelic Furs, who actually did a re-recorded version for the film's soundtrack. Soundtrack also had a big hit with the song If You Leave by Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark, which was a big hit. Anyway, the film stars Molly Ringwald, Harry Dean Stanton, John Cryer, Annie Potts, James Spader, and Andrew McCarthy. Let's see now. Yes. Now, the film's about a high school senior named Andy Walsh. She lives with her underemployed working-class dad in a Chicago suburb. Now, her best friend Phil Dale, or Ducky, is in love with her, but he's afraid to tell her how he truly feels. Well, those two, along with some of their other friends, get bullied and harassed by, well, rich kids, or should I say, Richie kids, who are completely arrogant, especially Benny Hansen and her boyfriend, Steph McKee, who apparently secretly admires Andy. Anyway, Andy works for a new wave record store, and, well, she's talking about her school senior prom to her manager, Iona, who is played by Annie Potts, who later on that same year would go on to be on TV's Designing Women. But anyway, she advises Andy to go to the senior prom despite not having a date. One of the preppy boys, Blaine, and the best friend of Steph's, starts talking to her and eventually asks her out. So Andy waits for him one night, but Ducky comes along after considering he's late and asks Andy to go out with him, but she ignores him. Well, Iona gives Andy a pep talk, feeling like she got stood up, and Ducky is upset and starts an argument with Andy. So Ducky's just trying to convince her that Blaine will only succeed in hurting her. Well, soon he arrives and Andy goes on a date. He suggests going to the house party Steph is throwing, but, well, Andy's mistreated by everyone. Well, and they go to the local club where they encounter Iona Sim with Ducky, who is hostile towards Blaine. Andy feels like their night didn't go out so well, so wants to take her home, but, well, she refuses, though, admitting that she doesn't want him to see where she actually lives. So he asks her to the prom after that, and she accepts and share her first kiss. So Andy visits Iona at her apartment, and what have you. And Blaine's being pressured by the Richies and some of his friends, and begins distancing himself from Andy. Well, apparently, well, let me get back to this. I'm gonna keep going on with this. So you've got 5 seconds to stop this video before I go on to the story, okay? Here's your 5-second warning. Alright, you were warned. I'm just halfway through this. Now, our dad comes home one night, Andy's dad. Well, he's got a pink dress he bought for her, but she wonders how he was able to afford it. Andy tells him that she knows he's been lying about getting a full-time job. Well, they have one big argument. Well, he's still bitter and depressed about his wife leaving him. So, Andy confronts Blaine for avoiding her and not returning her calls. Well, when asked about the prom, he claims that he had already asked someone else, but had forgotten. Andy calls Blaine a liar and tells him that he is ashamed of what went on. Yep. So apparently, Ducky overhears Steph insulting her, and apparently attacks him. So Andy goes to Iona and tells her what happened. Then asks for her old prom dress. So, using the fabric from Iona's dress and the dress that her father bought, Andy creates a new pink prom dress. She goes to the prom in style. But apparently, she's having second thoughts about braving the crowd on her own until she sees Ducky. He looks very handsome. Very nice. They reconcile and come on in. Boy, after everyone's shocked, even a drunk Steph began mocking them, Blaine confronts him, finally realizes that Steph resents Andy because she had turned down his advances. So, Blaine then approaches the two, shaking Ducky's hand and then apologizing to Andy. Well, he always believed in her, and he will always love her. Well, so Ducky concedes that Blaine is not like the other rich kids at school and advises Andy to go after him, joking that he'll never take her to another prom if she doesn't. Apparently, he sees a girl smiling at him, signaling him to come over and dance with her. Well, in the end, Andy catches up with Blaine in the parking lot and they kiss. End of story. If you got through this while watching this movie, shame, shame, shame. But however, would I recommend this movie? Yeah, it's a good movie. Although this might be maybe the second, third, or fourth time I've seen this movie. I have seen it before, but it's been a long time though. But I think Pretty in Pink is definitely worth watching, and I think you'll really like it. Cast is pretty good, and especially Molly Ringwald, John Cryer. Some of our cast members are pretty good. And the story's real good too. I don't know what to say, but it is considered a cult classic. But even so, I think this is a teen flick you need to check out. It's great, and it's from my day in the 80s. So, I do love it. It's really good. So, anyway, what did you think of Pretty in Pink? Please feel free to tell me in the comments section. And like and subscribe to my channel as well by clicking on the little button in the bottom right hand corner, which will come up with my other recommendations, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Thank you again for watching my review of Pretty in Pink. I might have a couple other bonus reviews coming up before my new ranking comes up. I won't tell you what that is if you don't know, okay? But anyway, if you liked what you saw, you can check out some of these recent, well, vids. You can check out a couple of teen flicks I put up. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of She's All That, which reminds me, that and Pretty in Pink kind of got combined together for the story in the spoof, not another teen movie. But I probably won't review that, though maybe I will, I don't know. But you can see my review of She's All That if you have yet to see it. In the upper right-hand corner is my review of another teen flick from Paramount, and that would be Mean Girls that I did last week, which this was supposed to be which that same time I was going to do it on this day, but something went wrong. And the bottom, but if you want something else, if you want some music, something with a musical feel, go to the bottom left-hand corner for my review of the 2018 remake of A Star is Born, plus a ranking of all 4 movies of A Star is Born. Thank you again for watching my review of Pretty in Pink. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.